Evening folks, and welcome to my latest video on this A1000D where I'm going to show you some different strap options for it. So I'd just like to say a shout out to Ashley Bischoff who gave me this idea. So first of all I'll show you how to remove it. It's very straightforward with this watch because you've got two quick release spring bars and you just pull that bit there, keep the spring bar, and then same on the other side. Take that out from there. Just pop it back in there. Ooh, one side there. And here's the one for the other side. Pop that in the other way round. It's a bit fiddly to try and do this while you're filming. In place, not quite. There. So with the quick release spring bars back in place like this, that allows you to put any sort of strap that goes through rather than round the spring bars. But the lug size here is 18mm and most of my watches are 20mm, so I've only got a few straps that are going to fit this. So we'll start off with an easy one, a Nato strap. So fitting a Nato strap is easy, simplicity itself, just run it underneath the spring bars and put this bit on. I'll just put it on my wrist, but I won't film myself doing that. So there it is on the classic grey Nato strap, and I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't like this bit that sticks up here typically. Anyway, I'll just get that off again. And here it is on a green Nato this time. I'm not quite sure how well the sort of military camo effect goes with the mother of pearl surround to the screen there. I've got one more which is a black Nato, which I'll show you. So there it is on the black Nato, which I think is possibly the best looking of the Natos that of those three that I've tried. One thing I will say, because the bracelet does stick out slightly beyond the edge of the watch, of the lugs I mean, and sort of fits in with the side of the case there. When you haven't got the bracelet on, the strap does look slightly narrow for the size of watch, but there we go. Anyway, so that's the black Nato. I'm not a big fan of Natos, as I said, because I don't like the bit that sticks up. So the next one I'm going to try is a Purl-on strap. So here we have it on the Purl-on. As you can see, you haven't got the bits of metalwork shown there, you've just got the buckle underneath. And with the Purl-on, it's a kind of nylon mesh, and you just poke a hole anywhere through the mesh. So it's very easy to get a size that fits your wrist. And maybe with a black Purl-on, that might look quite nice actually. I'm not sure the brown suits it, to be honest. There we go. Now for the next couple of, I'll take this off. The next couple of straps I've got are leather straps, and I'm not going to be able to use the quick release spring bars for those because you need a way to put the spring bars into the leather band. So I'll just show you how easy it is to get these off. Slide that out, and then the same at the other end. But if you can see, you're putting a leather strap on, that quick release bit of the bar needs a slot in it, and there isn't such a thing on this one. So I'm going to have to put some normal spring bars for an 18mm lug width on there. So I'm just going to fish some of those out and I'll show you that. So here I've put an 18mm spring bar in this leather strap, and it's the buckle end, and the buckle end goes at the top of the watch. That's the convention. And let's do it that way, shall we? Poke that in the hole there. And just push that down until it slides down. There, just putting those on slightly more of a faff than I thought. And you don't want to watch me faffing about, you want to see what the watch looks like. So there it is on a brown leather strap, and with this mother of pearl face, I think you could actually carry this off with some brighter colours, especially if you're a lady. So yeah, that's what it looks like with the leather strap. Unfortunately, I haven't got a black leather strap of 18mm size, but there we are. One last one to try is an expanding bracelet, so let's give that one a go. So finally, here we have it on an expanding metal bracelet. This is a vintage JB bracelet. They're quite great because they don't trap your arm hairs in them. let's just pop that on. And that's not too bad. However, I think the original bracelet, because this is there's no difference in the finishing on here. The original bracelet, with its polished centre links, goes better with the matte and polished bits of the watch. So I'm going to put it back on that one. So there we have it on it, back on its proper bracelet, which I think is probably, after all that experimentation, the one that suits it best. It's just a shame they didn't do the black-faced version with this bracelet, but the black-faced version comes with a mesh strap. So yeah, this bracelet with a different surround for the display there would be the best option. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this. Hope that's been informative, and at least like to see what straps you've tried. Do let me know. Cheerio.